Hey, good morning. So we're out here today for the first time in a very long time for me personally, Becky's first time at Paultons Park. So we're down on the south coast of England. Looks like it's going to be a very busy day today. Tickets online, we're basically saying there's only a few tickets left, so it's going to be manic. But tickets for us were $39.50 for adults. And I'll put down in the bottom corner here how much that is for children. We're hoping to get into Peppa Pig World today as well and give you guys a separate overview of that. But again, we don't know how busy it's going to be. But if you do enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. It really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit that subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's get inside. It's a really good icon having this outside. You get your pictures. Loads of people taking pictures here. So as we come in through the entrance, we've got lockers to the left. We've also got stroller rental. We've got loads of Easter decorations up at the moment as well, which is really cool. Look at these. We've got some really cool character meet and greets out here. We've got two bunnies, Mr. Bunny and Mrs. Bunny. And then more Easter decorations. As we turn to the right, again, we've got more Easter decorations. And we've also got a fox out meeting and greeting in a top hat, which is kind of a little bit creepy, but this is really cool to see. I mean, they've got so much stuff going on already, and we are only 30 yards into the park. So we're heading through the park at the moment. The park is split up into a number of lands. We'll show you guys the map in just a second, but you've got things like Lost Kingdom, Critter Creek. You've got kind of a water area and loads of like cool log flumes. You've got people here actually spraying them, which is awesome, but I don't want to be sprayed. So far, our impressions are really good at this park. As I said, I haven't been here, I think I was 8 when I came, so we're talking like 20 years ago. But they just really look like they've taken good care of the park. They've got stuff going on in the entrance for Easter, because we're here over the Easter bank holiday weekend. Very bad day to come. It's manic, we know it's manic. Look at this ride though. I'll give you guys just a quick view as these people crest over the lift hill there. Looks like quite a cool ride. It's like a weird wild mouse that doesn't spin. So this ride is called Cobra. A bit strange that it's blue if it's called Cobra, not gonna lie. I think they could have done a better colour on the track. But it does look like a pretty cool roller coaster. 20-minute wait at the moment. To give you an overview of the map here, so you've got the entrance area here, and just here is when we saw the bunny rabbits, and then the fox was just over here. Now you've got it broken up into areas, as we said. So you've got Lost Kingdom, you've got Critter Creek, Peppa Pig World, Little Africa, Tornado Springs, which is kind of only just open, so we'll try and get to there at some point today as well. We are currently over here in the queue for Cobra. This kind of reminds us of Rattlesnake from Chessington. It's got a similar vibe to it. But we're trying to get through as much as we can today, and as I said, get into Peppa Pig World later on. So Cobra here was a pretty good kind of wild mouse style ride, especially with these switchbacks in the track up there. Definitely feels like a wild mouse coaster. Over here we've also got Edge as well, which is like Mia's Riding School, or Cobra from Chessington over at the back, but that's pretty much all that's here. You've got a couple of, you've got Snake Pit, which is a hot dog stand, and then around the corner is where you've got your photos as well. Another ride we got over here is a drop tower. This one's called Magma, where you drop actually kind of into the volcano here, which is pretty cool. And then we've got a race camp here, driving school, just outside it. So we made our way here into Lost Kingdom. We've got Raptor here, Velociraptor. So, is that blue? Is it blue that we see? So Velociraptor here is very similar to the Ben 10 ride at Drayton Manor, and I'll put a link up in the top corner so you guys can go and check that out. So we do have a ride through from the Ben 10 ride on that video, so go and check that out. It's really cool. You see here, very fast. And then back. Look at what we got in the Lost Kingdom. Free ice donuts, $5.50 for free. Really quite a good price actually. So our next ride is going to be Flight of the Pterosaur. 25-minute wait, it's not too bad. It was 15 minutes before we stopped to get those donuts. This is like a suspended roller coaster, kind of like Nemesis. Think of Nemesis, or actually think of Vampire. It's got the same kind of size as Vampire. Look at that. So just came off of Flight of the Pterosaur, and that was a really cool roller coaster. You had a harness that just literally went over your lap, but locked you in tight enough that you didn't feel like you were going to fall. So that was really cool. But we've got this little coaster here called Dino Chase, and the actual car, the roller coaster vehicle, looks like a little dinosaur, which is awesome. It looks like this guy. I'm not good with dinosaur names, so that's what it looks like. Quite cool. And then you've got Little Explorers here, which is like a climbing frame area, soft play area. You've got a sand pit as well, which is really cool. So you've got the Flight of the Pterosaur track here. As you can see, it's just coming around. These guys are really scared. I don't know if they're enjoying that or they're scared. They're like really screaming. But just underneath it, we saw from the track the Dinosaur Tour Company. This looks like a little explorer ride, so we're going to go in here because this could be fun and interesting. Got an Australian dinosaur safari, casual. This is our ride vehicle.
Vroom vroom.
Like a little safari jeep. Becky's driving.
Does yours not twist? Oh yeah.
I can drive as well.
Did you hear that? Right! That sound quite close. Okay, so I know I may come across as a fearless, intrepid explorer. Deep down, I'm a safety man. So please remain seated, keep your arms and legs in the car at all times. This fine-looking dino is an iguanodon. Hello.
Iguanodon.
In which way? That's our security guy. Who's next? Wow.
Oh, one of them's hatching.
What is this incredible
Yeah, I just got sprayed. Great.
Let's get out of here. 70 million years ago. You'll note he's got a heap of a sharp teeth, so it probably resides near the top of the future. Now these fellas to the left are ornitholestes, they're bird eaters. And these two.
Another one of the cool things they've got here is the meet and eat, which is quite interesting and scary at the same time. But you can have a picture taken with a dinosaur, which is very scary. We're having a pretty good time here so far. We've done some really cool rides. That Dinosaur Tour Company ride was really cool. I didn't expect it to be a water ride, getting shot by the dinosaurs, shot with water by the dinosaurs. But we're now in just the chill park area, which is nice to have. It's got kind of an Alton Towers vibe. We've got lots of enclosures for birds and things like that, aviaries. Topiaries are looking really nice today as well. And it just is a nice, relaxing area. So we've left the Lost Kingdom, that's over our shoulder. And this is the Paultons estate now, which, as I said, we've got aviaries just here. Little water fountain, relaxing garden area. There's lots of chill here. just is a different atmosphere to something like Thorpe Park or Chesington or Alton Towers. Look what we found. Chilean flamingo. I don't think they're chilly, it's quite warm today. They like their mirrors, don't they? They've always got mirrors. Look at them. These guys are actually very vibrantly pink, if you can't see on the camera. My goodness, look at these. Due to unexplained events, this site is under investigation, that's what that sign says. We're heading into Critter Creek, and that's why we've got these bugs coming up. And the areas have got good theming. The Lost Kingdom was really well themed, actually. So we're hoping that Critter Creek here will be just as well themed. Yeah, the theming is definitely pretty cool here. Look at all these. Just so much. I don't know. This feels so much better than somewhere like Thorpe Park, which just doesn't have theming at all. It's kind of just concrete jungle. But look at this weird tiger bug. It's a cat with an armadillo. So next ride we're going to go on is the Caterpillar. So it looks like a combination of a cat and a caterpillar, ironically. This looks like a pretty good starter coaster, so I'll show you guys some footage in just a second. But look at what we've got right next door. Again, very creepy. How creepy is that? We're tickling this lion. Look at the entrance here to Critter Creek. There's not actually many rides in Critter Creek. You've only got kind of like 3 rides in there, but the entrance area looks just really cool. The theming, just the theming in the areas here is awesome. Beastie Bites, what have we got here? We got skin on fries, sweet potato fries, a hot dog, Beastie Bite box, served with butter chicken, halloumi sticks, buttermilk chicken and halloumi sticks together, meal deals. So it is very generic theme park food. So we're still looking around to see if we can find something. Look at this weird platypus. What on earth? We thought this was going to be like creepy crawlies, but it's actually just weird combo creatures. We've got this carousel here, which looks really awesome. It's a 2-story carousel, and we've got some amazing circus-themed topiaries outside as well. This guy, the heavy weightlifter, strongman, the juggler. Really cool. I do like a nice carousel like this. The next area we're going to go into is Tornado Springs. Now this has actually only been open like a week, 2 weeks at this point. So we're going to see what we've got here. This is a storm chaser we've got here. Looks like a really cool roller coaster. I think this is their biggest roller coaster in the park, so we're going to jump on this in just a second. But this looks like it spins and roller coaster and everything all in one, so this is going to be cool. So this is actually a really well-themed area. We're trying to figure out whether it's a completely brand new area or just like it's been re-themed and then they've added in the Farmyard Flyer ride to it. So we'll put down in the bottom corner when this area is self-open. We don't do these rides. We went on one at Energylandia and it just ruined us, as you can see. I think there's one that we saw at Canada's Wonderland. I'll put a link up in the top corner so you guys can see that video. Canada's Wonderland was absolutely fantastic just outside Toronto, Canada. But this goes really high. Another one of the rides here we've got in Tornado Springs is Windmill Towers, which are kind of like dueling drop towers that spin around. So we've got one here just next to it, which is going to go up in just a second. These are really quite cool. There we go. Shame they're not going up at exactly the same time. because that would have been awesome. So the next ride we're going to go on is Storm Chaser. This is that rather large roller coaster here that spins. It's only posted at a 15-minute wait, but I don't know the accuracy of that because we are queuing out. Look at this tree. We are queuing outside, so. So next ride we're going to do is the brand new Farmyard Flyer. This is a small children's roller coaster. No, not happening, do not like. This is a small children's roller coaster here. It's posted at a 10-minute wait though for a brand new ride. That's pretty good. Once again, the theming here is really on point. Farmyard Flyer. It's just like, they've just done a really good job. These are little cows. So once again, it's just a nice, chill roller coaster. More theming. You got like a barn tower type thing in the middle. Down plane with some chickens on it, obviously, because that's normal. And then as we come out of the exit, we've got Farmyard. We're going to try and go on this tractor ride just a second. It looks like a nice jaunt around the farm. Try and see the pumpkin patches and scarecrows and all that jazz. One thing I would say about Farmyard Flyer is it's just too short. It's a fantastic starter roller coaster for a little tiny kid. I mean, you can ride it at 90 centimetres. So it's perfect if you're like 4 or 5 years old. But anything bigger, it's just not worth the wait. That's probably why it's only a 10-minute wait at the moment. So right here we've got Buffalo Falls here in Tornado Springs. This is like a racing, I guess, helter-skelter type water ride. It looks very cool. This is good on a day like today. It's very hot today. So as I said before, our next ride is going to be Trekking Tractors. Little jaunt around the farmyard for us. Oh no! They're destroying the cabbage patch. The pumpkin patch and the carrots. What are you doing? I don't think they're beavers. What are they? Are they beavers? Maybe. That was a nice chill ride. We're now going to get a burrito from Hay Barn, it's called. It's just got burritos, sandwiches, Mexican food in general, basically. So it should be quite nice. We've got our food, we've got a burrito. This is fajita chicken. We've added salad, onions in there. Portion of loaded fries with chili cheese, the plastic cheese, and a bottle of drink for $13.80, which I think is actually quite a good price, considering we loaded the fries up, which adds £2 or so to it. It's quite well done. And the burrito is, I mean, it's not small, it's a full-size tortilla. So the first thing we've got here is Mr. Potato's Playground, and this is kind of a soft play climbing frame area for kids. Mr. Potato. There he is, Mr. Potato. I'm assuming this is Daddy Pig, because he's got like this beard thing here. These are cool, because you can, so what we've just realised, over here, where you've seen the extended barrier, and just around there. So that's where you can go and meet some characters. Now they're closing that queue at 3:30 p.m. today. So if you don't want to join the queue, because it's going to be a long old wait to do that, you do have these like statues of the characters out and about, dotted around the land, so you can go and view them.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome Peppa and George!
But once again, Paultons here are knocking it out of the park with their theming. And the theming here in Peppa Pig Land is absolutely fantastic. You've got some awesome... Look at this. Like just... Like, because this guy is like a construction worker, they've dug a hole in the ground to make it look like he's in the middle of his construction. It's just fantastic. So this ride here, Grampy Rabbit's Sailing Club, looks very much like the Dora the Explorer ride that we went on at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I'll put a link up in the top corner so you guys can go and check out our time at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Absolutely fantastic theme park. So much to do, so many rides you can get on in quick succession as well. We've got ourselves a couple of ice creams from the Queen's Kitchen. Now this was called the Easter Sundae, and I think I don't know how much it was, maybe £6, £5.75. But it's quite cool. It's supposed to look like a rabbit with the wafers as ears, or the waffles as ears, sorry, but it doesn't really. So we've got the Queen's Flying Coach Ride, and this is posted at a 20-minute wait. Look who we've got out and about. Mummy Pig and Daddy Pig, out and about meeting and greeting, high-fiving. Amazing. Look at his beard is better than mine.
Off we go! Yippee! Ooh, we are very high up, Your Majesty.
Oh, whee! Oh, isn't it marvellous? What does it love to fly?
I can see everything.
So next up we're going to go into Little Africa, just after a part-time in Peppa Pig World. And this is effectively just like a little animal area with these little guys. Look at you. Hello. So here we've got a yellow mongoose. Having a little sunbathe. His tiny little claws. One thing that is really good here, most of the areas that are a little bit higher up that you do need to climb stairs to get to, like Queenie's Sky Ride thing, they've all got lifts next to them for accessibility reasons, so that is really good to see. Now, the rides, a lot of them you do need to transfer, but something like this, which is a walkthrough, obviously you're not going to need to transfer, you can just push it through so long as your wheelchair fits through the gaps and whatnot, you should be completely fine. But just next to Peppa Pig's house, we've got penguin enclosure, Penguin Island, and I'm incredibly jealous of this girl right now. She is in with the penguins, but she probably gets home and her partner is crying because she's gone with smelling of penguins.
And loves helicopter rides.
Or we could go to Grandad Dog's garage and drive the little cars.
George, what would you like to do in the park?
Dinosaur. George, they don't have dinosaurs in the park.
Well, actually, they do have dinosaurs in the park.
This has consistently been one of the longest queues in the park today. Posted at a 35-minute wait at the moment. It is effectively just a carousel as well, which is surprising, but it's a cool-looking carousel, slightly different. Here on Penguin Island, the water is incredible. incredibly clean, as I said before. Jealous of this woman. Chilling with the penguins. Look at this guy. Hello. So as we come out of Peppa Pig World, we've got a good coffee station here where you can get some pasties, sausage rolls, bean rolls, all sorts of things like that. So they've got a good variety of things here. So we're back over by Critter Creek at the moment. We've got some more of these really awesome topiaries. We've got the train station here that takes you all around the park, so we might have a look at that in just a second. But still, I just really love these topiaries. They're so well cut. We've got so many really cool decorations here for Easter at the moment. It's just looking really cool. Interestingly, they actually shut these gates until 10 AM, so they'll let you into the park, and then they've got proper gates so you can't get through. Show Street 4D Seminar. We've got the House of Magic 4D. This kind of weird town going on here. This takes you right down by the entrance. You've got the first aid down here. You've got staff area. Not too much down here. It's just, again, it's all themed. It's actually got theming. And the topiaries are just fantastic here. Forest friends. So you've got deer, you've got rabbits, you've got like fox in there. Just really cool. Really well done. Some of the show times that we've got here today: 10:30 till 12:30. Peppa's Schoolhouse, see Mummy and Daddy. You got a dinosaur encounter, penguin feed and talk, Peppa Pig World, Peppa and George appearance, and you've got the House of Magic. So you've got loads going on. And then this is an explanation that some of the attractions are going to close at different times. The next ride we're going to go on is the Raging River Ride. This kind of looks like a fairground pop-up roller coaster, a pop-up log flume if anything, but it's actually quite a big log flume. You've got people here that can use the guns to spray you as well, which is quite cool. So if you don't get wet from the drop, there's a chance you might get wet from being sprayed. But it does look like you get fairly wet, and there's 2 drops as well. And so just like that, our day is finished here at Paultons Park. I hope you guys enjoyed following us along, because we had a great time here. One of the things that we always say about theme parks is the payoff. So how long you're queuing versus how long you're on the ride. And when there's tons of rides here, even if some of them are like fairground rides, you've got a lot of rides that you're getting on. So we only really waited 20 minutes for rides today in some instances, 25 maximum. But it was good. It was good. They were good rides. You're still getting good payoff for the time that you're waiting. So we had a really good time. Like I said before, it's £40 per person, adults to get in, and it is down in the bottom corner here again how much it is for children. Also great that they've got Peppa Pig World here as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. But if you did enjoy the video throughout, give us a thumbs up. Do appreciate it. Really does help us out a lot. It'd be great if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.